Men, let me ask you a question. Why are you here? Are you here to learn how to manipulate women to break her ego, to gain control over her? If that's your goal, stop now. That's the mindset of a weak man, one who is still a slave to his own ego. A true high-value man, one who follows the philosophy of the Stoics, does not seek to control others. He seeks to control himself. Today, I'm going to give you 7 Stoic strategies that will make you unshakable. Strategies that will make you the kind of man who naturally commands respect, not just from women, but from the world. This is not about tricks. This is about power, true power, the kind that can't be taken from you. 1. Control what you can, ignore what you can't. Let's start with the foundation of Stoicism. Control what you can. Think about it. How much time have you wasted obsessing over her actions? Whether she texts back, whether she's seeing someone else, whether she respects you. A Stoic man understands one thing. You cannot control another person. You can only control your response. Example. Let's say she starts pulling away, getting distant. A weak man panics, double texts, gets emotional. A Stoic man? He remains unfazed. He doesn't chase. He lets go of the illusion of control and instead focuses on himself. Historical reference. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." 2. Never seek validation from her or anyone else. If you need her approval, you're already weak. A high-value man does not live for validation, especially not from a woman. The moment you need someone to tell you your worth, you've lost it. Imagine this, you're on a date. She starts testing you. Maybe she teases you, maybe she challenges you. A weak man gets defensive, tries to prove himself. A Stoic man? He doesn't react. He smiles, lets it roll off his back, and keeps his frame. Philosophical insight. Seneca once said, "A wise man is content with himself, no matter what others think of him." The moment you internalize that, you win. 3. Indifference is power. Ataraxia. Ataraxia, the state of being unshaken by external events. This is where real power begins. Let's say she tries to make you jealous. Maybe she talks about other men, maybe she pulls back to test your reaction. The average man gets emotional. The Stoic man? He is indifferent. He does not flinch. And this drives her crazy. Historical reference? Epictetus said, "If someone speaks ill of you, do not make excuses, do not defend yourself. Simply reply, 'He must not know me very well.'" That's real strength. Practical tip. Practice this in daily life. Next time someone tries to get a reaction from you, pause, take a breath, stay silent. Watch how much power this gives you. 4. Detach from outcomes. Amor fati. Most men fear loss. A Stoic man embraces it. If she leaves, let her. If she stays, good. Either way, you win. Example. Picture this. You're in a relationship, and she starts acting distant. A weak man clings, begs, panics. A Stoic man? He remains centered. He understands that love is not about possession. He lets life flow. Philosophical insight. Amor fati means love your fate. It means embracing everything good or bad without resistance. This makes you untouchable. 5. Lead, don't beg. A true leader does not chase. He sets the standard and lets others follow. Example. Imagine a woman starts playing games, pulling away, testing you. A weak man asks, "What's wrong?" A Stoic man? He keeps moving forward. If she wants to follow, she will. Philosophical insight. Seneca said, "Bravery leads to freedom. The bravest act is to walk away when necessary." 6. Master emotional discipline. A man who controls his emotions controls his life. Practical tip. Next time you feel anger, insecurity, or desperation, pause, breathe, master yourself first. Philosophical insight. Epictetus taught, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. This alone can change your life." 7. Focus on legacy, not temporary battles. A high-value man does not obsess over one woman. He obsesses over his mission. Example. You should be so focused on building your empire that you don't have time to worry about who texts back. Philosophical insight. Marcus Aurelius asked, "What will you leave behind?" Think bigger. Build something that lasts. Break her ego? No. Break free from the need to. If this resonated with you, like, subscribe, and share this with a man who needs to hear it. The greatest power is not over others. It's over yourself.